Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to an updated mod spotlight video on Mystcraft. Currently version 0.9.4, the latest additions to Mystcraft include a lot of instability mechanics. You're familiar with the Decay part of instability, which was pretty much all that there was available in prior versions, but in version 0.9.3, XCompWiz added a whole bunch of cool instability mechanics to make your unstable worlds a little bit more varied. So I'm going to get into a lot of what those are. I might not be able to show all of them because it's a little random as to which one you get, but I'll give my best shot at showing a lot. There's also a couple new items that just add some coolness to the game, and a few other little tweaks and changes. So without further ado, let's start checking out some of the cool new changes and additions to Mystcraft. Alright, so one of the first big changes to Mystcraft is the fact that it's no longer a jar mod, which is awesome. XCompWiz worked really hard with the makers of Forge and actually added a bunch of dimension mechanics to Forge so that he could create his Mystcraft mod as a Forge mod. So now it's as simple as downloading Mystcraft, putting it in your mods folder like every other mod, and you're done. So yeah, woot for XCompWiz and the hard work on that. I won't say I didn't bug him a lot, but I, tried not to. He's also changed the recipe for the book stand, made it a little bit cheaper here, and they just look a little cooler in world. Yeah, pretty neat looking little book stand there. And there's a new item called a lectern, if you'd like to try that out. It's pretty cool. The lectern will also hold books for you and just looks a little bit different and cool. So while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and create a couple descriptive books. Let's just go with 2. Sounds like a plan. And I'm even going to get myself a linking book back to the overworld here, but I'm going to cheat myself in a link book modifier just so I can bring this linking book with me wherever I go and not have to constantly bring new ones. So we'll make this a following book and an introlinking book to the overworld. Awesome. So let's go check out a couple randomly generated ages and see what kind of cool instability mechanics we get. I'm also going to place the books on the lectern here just so you can see what it looks like. Pretty neat looking. Obviously it's a little bit more open and flattened out when it's on the lectern, and the lectern looks or acts just like the book stand but just looks a little bit different. Sweet. So I'm going to go generate a few ages and see if we can't show off some of the new instability mechanics, of which there are many and they are awesome. Alright guys, so I created a random age here, nothing particular that I went after, and look at this, I've got weird particle effects all around me. That's because in this age I will constantly have slowness and mining fatigue. So one of the things that has been added to the instability mechanics is the ability to give you random negative effects on your person. So, moving around pretty slow, I'm going to be mining pretty slowly in this age. So that's just one of the instability mechanics that's possible with the new versions of Mystcraft. So you won't necessarily get the decay mechanic where the blocks around you start decaying and the world starts falling apart. That's possible still, but not the only one. Let's go check out some of the other ones. Now here's another strange world I landed in. Looks like an Eternal Night one. And notice that my hunger bar has the hunger effect on it. That's because I've got Hunger 3 going on, so some bad stuff happening there. I've got a quantum suit helmet on. I'm going to take it off there, and you'll see that my hunger is going to quickly drop. So just another mechanic that could happen if you have an unstable world in Mystcraft. Yeah, look at that. My hunger bar is rapidly dropping, so bad stuff happening there. Totally bad. Yeah, better get out of here. There's also neat little smoky particle effects that occur when you travel between ages. Pretty neat looking, especially when you're on a multiplayer server. Now here's another interesting age. This one has spontaneous explosions, and I believe it also has the burning sun instability mechanic, which means when you're in the sunlight, you could get lit on fire. You can see there's some other areas of the world that are getting caught on fire. There's also some spontaneous explosions. If you listen carefully, I'm trying to get one caught on camera here, but not easy when you're burning as well. Oh boy. But I can hear explosions happening. Spontaneous explosions are fun. And it just randomly creates explosions around the world, and when you're in the sunlight, you're going to catch on fire. So you notice how, like, as soon as I get out here, it's pretty quickly lighting me on fire. Oh yeah, bad news. But still, a really neat instability mechanic. I like that one too. Oh my, looks like I got the blindness effect on me in this age. Not good. Can't see anything. Not good at all. Alright, hanging out in a new age here. Let's see what kind of crazy instability I got going on now. No effects on my character. Let's look around and see what happens. So, just chilling out in this pretty normal looking age. Nothing too crazy. Whoa, what is that? That, my friends, was a meteor. Meteors can fall out of the sky. Oh, here they come. Oh boy. Meteors are not good. Now, the cool effect is it does look like they, plant a few ores around where they hit and explode, but I wouldn't make a home in this age, that's for sure. So you can see some iron and some coal and some gold got deposited where the meteors hit. They're really kind of cool looking, but also totally scary. Meteors is another really neat looking and cool instability mechanic. Oh boy, lots of them falling. The cool thing about meteors too is it's a symbol, so you can add meteors if you want manually to a world. You don't have to get them randomly. I just think they're awesome. Oh boy. All over the place, these things. Watch out. And just to note, one of the effects could be nausea. Oh boy, that's nasty. And what do we have here? Why, it looks like white decay, another type of decay that's available in the world. You can see it just hanging out here doing its thing. Really spreading pretty quickly because I put a few accelerated symbols on this thing. This stuff will start growing and taking over your world. It's pretty nasty. So it's different from the other decay mechanics that we've had in the past. You can see this world also has nausea, and I'm trying to, stave that off to make sure this video is a little bit, not making you sick. So, yeah, good times right here. I'm going to link back to the overworld now that you've seen some white decay. There's also purple, red, and blue decay. They will all do different things as well as the original black decay that you had from the past. You can check out the wiki for details on the differences between them, but basically they'll eat up your world. It's some nasty stuff. It's pretty interesting though. So this is a pretty good wrapping up point, I think, for the Mystcraft version 0.9.4 update. A lot of the instability mechanics that XCOM Wiz wanted to have in the game have now been made available. You can check them out. It's a lot of fun messing around with worlds that are unstable, but of course if you write your Mystcraft linking books correctly, you won't have any instability and you'll have a nice stable world to hang out in. But it's up to you to make sure that they're written properly. So this is Direwolf20 signing off on the Mystcraft update. Hope you enjoyed checking it out, and as always, take it easy!